This is the TRC Science 2017-2018 grant information. So this year, the Science TRC Collaborative at Region 11 is looking for 35 middle school science teachers. The professional development content for this year is matter. All of the chemistry standards that are vertically aligned from 6th through 8th grade are going to be the main focus. We are looking for at least one teacher to become a mentor teacher in a targeted grade level of 8th grade science. We are looking for a commitment of a campus to become an immersion campus, which means that a science teacher mentor will commit to providing 24 hours of training to every teacher that is on that campus. That training can be achieved by the other teachers called cadre members attending sessions at Region 11, and or the mentor teacher coming back and sharing or mentoring those teachers. We are also looking for a district commitment from high needs campuses, either low socioeconomic campuses or a campus that last year's 8th grade STAR results were low. We're going to use this criteria in selecting the 35 teachers that will be a part of the grant for next year. So here is a summary or a brief overview of what the TRC Collaborative for Science offers. And basically, we would like to get a cohort of teachers, and in collaboration with a couple of local universities. This year, we have University of Texas at Dallas and Midwestern State University, along with the BRIT and the Perot Museum, partnering with us to provide 100 hours of high-intensity science professional development. Our aim is to increase the content knowledge of the science teachers, support their growth in pedagogy, and to build them as leaders in the science community, and to go back to their campus and district to share that knowledge. The ESC Region 11 Collaborative agrees to provide those 100 hours of training to offset substitute reimbursement costs in the amount of $50 per day. We're looking at around 4 days out of school. If we are able to implement the PLC component, that may increase to 6 days, but that's still pending. We do have a little bit of a different element this year. We do expect to offer stipends to teachers in the amount of $500 for attending each of the 5 days of the Summer Institute, which is July 31st through August 1st of 2017. The difference is that these stipends will be sent directly to districts, and the districts will then be responsible for paying out to the teachers. We will also have ongoing teacher mentoring support through a variety of options. The participating districts, charters, or private schools will need to agree to having a principal recommend a science teacher from a middle school campus. We're talking 6th, 7th, or 8th grade teachers. We expect the participating districts and charters to commit the science teacher mentors to actively supporting and participating in the program, including all the requirements that they have to obtain a minimum of 100 hours of training according to the schedule, agree to release and to provide substitutes for those teachers during the 4 school days, and time for the STMs, or science teacher mentors, to actually mentor the teachers on their campuses through PLCs, district meetings, and so forth for up to 24 hours. And last but not least, provide the STAR data as delineated by those 4 bullets. We're asking these campuses that sign up to be immersion campuses, which means that at least one 8th grade teacher is committed to become a mentor by obtaining the 100 hours. Additional teachers may become mentors, but every other teachers of 8th grade on that campus will need to agree to participate in the program as cadre teachers, which means that they will receive 24 hours of contact with the mentor teacher by either attending training at Region 11 or that mentor teacher coming back to the campus to share the information that's learned. We would like for a designated person to identify the campuses that would like to participate in this immersion program, the principals' names, and sign this agreement and get it back to Thais Mitchell on or before February 10th of this year. So this form is a very important form that's going to ask for information in order for the program to be successful. So we would need to identify the district and campus along with the superintendent. The person filling out this information, usually coordinators or directors, will fill out the primary grant contact information, phone number, and email. This is the person who is submitting the information or submitting the teachers to the program. Additionally, we will need a contact person for substitute reimbursement. So please understand that the checks will be mailed to the district. So we need this contact person to be a campus level person who will obtain the necessary administrative signatures to confirm the days that the teachers are out in order to process the checks that will go to the district in the amount of $50 maximum per day to offset the substitute costs. And new this year and most important is that I will need a financial or business office contact person with their email and phone number. This is a district level person who will be responsible for receiving and dispersing the stipends earned by the teachers for participating in the TRC Science Summer Institute on July 31st through August 4th of 2017. This information is where we need the teacher's contact information, the principal name and email, along with the teacher's summer contact information. Given that the grant does start over the summer, first day being July 18th of 2017, we will need this information in order to contact the teachers. Notice that there are only 2 slots here. If you are interested, you may duplicate this page and add additional teachers. If we have to put a limit on a district, we will limit the number of participants. So please, according to however many people you want to participate, fill it out, understanding that we may need to make adjustments. I need this information to be returned to me by May 17th. And that is the day that the grant officially starts. So we'll need that information submitted from this page by then. So here is the middle school focus for science this year. You will notice matter and energy as the strand. There are standards that talk about from 6th grade the difference between elements and compounds, physical properties, and using it to classify matter. 7th grade, interactions among matter and energy, and physical and chemical properties. And then 8th grade, we have the composition of atoms and the chemical and physical properties. Please note that these standards may be adjusted as a result of the science text streamlining process that is in process right now and expected to conclude around April or May, with implementation set for August 2017. So we will make any adjustments that we need to these standards as we find out the information. So teachers, before you sign up, you need to take a look at the 2017-18 schedule and make sure that you are able to make the commitment. Each science teacher mentor will need to obtain at least 100 hours in this program with a few requirements and several options. So notice that the first 3 things listed here are required sessions. That will be the TRC Science Collaborative Kickoff on July 18th, the TRC Summer Institute from July 31st to August 4th, and the TRC Final Meeting on May 21st of 2018. These are non-negotiables and required in participating in this program. Additionally, we will have 2 online update meetings, one in the fall of 2017 and one in the spring, both of which are required. In order to obtain the other 100 or the other hours to make the 100, there are several options here. So you'll notice that there is description of each title of sessions that are centered around matter and energy and continuing our PLC collaborations and project collaborations throughout the year. We do have a couple of Saturday sessions, one in the fall and one in the spring. And we also have a couple of these sessions that will be counted towards GT credit. That would be one session presented by Dr. Taylor and one session presented by Dr. Dodge. Additionally, we want to provide some online sessions or options for you to achieve your 100 hours. And you also notice that where the asterisk is, these are also sessions that you can invite your cadre teachers to achieve that 24 hours that requirement for them. So we do have a list of sessions here. We will let you know when those will be released, but they each are 2 hours as alternatives for achieving the 100 hours. Additionally, there are 2 conferences that are a part of the TRC. One is going to be the CAST 2017 in Houston, and the other is the TRC annual meeting and conference. A select number of participants, teachers, STMs will be able to go to these sessions with funding from TRC, paying for registration and other items according to grant availability. This will require applications, so this information will be shared with the teachers who are selected. And that gives an overview of the program. If you have any questions, please contact me. My name is Thais Mitchell. I am the project director for TRC, and here's my contact information. Please let me know if there are any questions. Thank you so much for joining us.